This is the third question, and let me also show you guys how to go about this. This guy has been given to you to solve. Before then, let me explain to you the difference between equation and expression. I will get back to this. I will get back to this question, equation and expression, because a lot of students they have no idea the difference between expression and equation in mathematics. So let me clear up the air now. Okay, so let me start with, if I give you something like this, 5x plus 9, this is an expression. If I give you 5x equal to 9, is an equation. So the difference between these two guys is expression does not have equality sign and the equation have equality sign. So this is algebraic expression. You can also call this algebraic equation. So the moment I remove this equality sign, the moment I remove this addition sign, put equality, this is no longer an expression. It has turned itself to equality sign. So if I should write, even if it's 5x plus 1 equal to 9, I write 5x plus 7 plus, let's say, y. So this guy is an expression because there is no equality sign, and this guy is an equation. So this is just the difference between the two. Equation has equality sign and expression does not have. Okay, let me attend to the question above. So this guy has been given to you to deal with. How do you go about it? It says solution. After writing solution, let us bring this guy down. We have minus 5x plus 9m plus 3x minus 6m. So when you look at it, it's not arranged at all, it's not organized. The best way to organize it is you say collect like terms. The moment this has been written, it tells the examiner or the mathematician that you want to arrange the expression. This is an expression, not an equation. You say collect like terms. So when you are collecting like terms, beside we have just two variables, x and y. So the first variable is minus 5x. We look for under x. We found out the next x has plus 3x. You look for under x, no more x. So the next thing to do on board is to look for another variable. The next variable here is m, and it is plus 9m. We look for under m, we see minus 6m. We look for under m, no more m. So the next is to get the total of x and as well get the total of m. But if you are looking for total of x, you have to pretend as if the x is not there. If x is not here, what we see is minus 5, we see plus 3. If you can recall in the video, basic mathematical operation, please, if you have not watched it, do yourself good to go to my YouTube channel to watch this guy video, because it will give you a good insight before coming to algebra. That is the number one thing you do before you learn algebra. In that video, I made you guys to understand that minus means debt and plus means you're paying. When you're owing someone, you present it with minus. So you have minus 5 means you're owing 5 and plus 3 means you're paying. You're owing somebody 5 and you're paying 3, so you are still owing 2. Since you're owing, you put minus there to represent it. Now after getting minus 2, you ask yourself, what variable gave us this minus 2? You find out that the variable is x. You put x at the back. Now, when you go to get the total number of what? M. If you pretend as if M is not there, we see plus 9 and we see minus 6. Now, 9 minus 6 is plus 3. You ask yourself, what variable gave us this plus 3? It is M. There is no other thing to do. This is the final answer. So in this regard, we have barely two variables, x and m. And the coefficient of x here is minus 2, coefficient of m is plus 3. Okay, so let me clean up this and give you guys more examples to polish up the ones we've done above. Okay, so supposing I give you guys to solve minus x minus y minus 2x plus 7y. You say solution. Let me bring down the expression back. We have minus x, we have minus y, we have minus 2x, we have plus 7y. When you bring it down, you look at it, it's not organized. It's not organized in the sense that, look at x here, look at y, look at another x. If it's organized, all x will come to one side and all y's will be in their own words. So you write collect like terms. This collect like terms means that you want to organize it. Now, collect like terms, we have minus x, you look for under x. We have minus 2x, we look for under x, no more x. So we go to the next variable. We have minus y. We also have minus 7y. No other thing, we stop. Then you look for, if you're looking for the total number of what, x. When you pretend as if x is not there, I've told you guys, if you write x, this x is something as saying 1x. The coefficient of x here is 1. When the coefficient is 1, we don't indicate it in mass. If I write minus x, the coefficient is, we first of all write the minus. Then you know that every x has 1 if you're not seeing, so it means that the coefficient is minus 1. So in this regard, let me go back to this. So in case you don't understand this, feel free to go to YouTube to watch the introduction, my video that I did regarding introduction to algebra. So we have this. If you want to get the total number of x, you have to pretend as if x is not there. If you pretend, we see minus 1, we see minus 2. Minus 1, minus 2. Anywhere you see minus, it means you are owing. You are owing 1 naira, you are still owing what? 2 naira. That means you are owing 3 naira. Since you are owing, you put minus. What gave you this minus 3x? You put it at the back. We move down to what? Y. When you are not seeing y, you are seeing minus 1, you are seeing plus 7. Minus means you are owing 1 naira. Plus means you are paying 7 when you are owing 1. That means the person or the seller will give you extra money, which is 6. Then plus 6. What variable gave us this plus 6? Y. So this is the answer. The coefficient of x here is minus what? 3. The coefficient of y is plus 6. So don't be carried away. There is nothing so hard about mathematics. Okay, if I make it look this way, I say minus x minus y minus 1 plus 3x plus 5x plus 10. I give you these guys to solve. The solution to this, let me bring this animal back down. We have minus x minus 1 minus y minus 1 plus 3x. This is y, forgive me, plus 3x plus 5y plus 10. When you look at this, it's very far from being arranged. You say collect items. You say collect items. So it becomes minus x. We look for under x. We see plus 3x. We look for under x. No more x. So we look for another variable, we have minus y. We look for another y, we see plus 5y. We look for another y, no more y. We return back to constant. The first constant there is minus 1. The next constant is plus 10. So when you circle this to get the total number of what? When you underline it to get the total number of x, this minus x means that the coefficient is what? 1. That's if you are not seeing x, you are seeing 1 minus 1, you are also seeing plus 3. Minus means you are owing someone 1 naira. Plus means you are paying 2. So that means the person will give you extra money. And 2 is here. So what gave you this 2 is x. You put it at the back. You go here. When you are not seeing my y, you are seeing minus 1. You are also seeing plus 5. Minus means you are owing. You are owing 5. You are owing 1. Plus means you are paying. You are paying 5. So it will be plus 4. What gave you this 4 is y. Now, the last guy on board is minus 1 and 10. You should ask me why I organize them as like terms. All these guys, minus 1 and 10, are known as constants. If you can recall the video I did with regards to what constant. Constant means numbers that are not attached to what variables. they're on their own. So every constant are like terms. So -1 means you are owing 1, 10 means you are paying 10, plus 10 means you are paying 10. So we get what? 9. So this is the answer. So 2x plus 4y plus this. So here x and y, we know them as variables. So this guy, this is a coefficient of x. You cannot call this a constant because it has a variable attached to it. This guy is also a coefficient. Forgive me. This form is also a coefficient, whereas this 9 that stands alone is a constant. So virtually, there is virtually no big deal whatsoever. So don't be carried away. Okay, I'll end this video here. In my next video, I will teach you guys how to solve the algebraic expression that has to do with equation. I'll join 2 of them, and I'll also make you guys to know more about it. Just stay tuned, and please do help me to produce more video by subscribing to my channel. I appreciate it. Thank you.